right, with me right now, okay? Listen. What's wrong with this? What could make this better? Not what's wrong with this. What could make this better, Prince? What can make this better? 3, 2, 1. Right, okay, so it's a little bit thin, right? We could make this thicker. But when I'm looking at this, it has the exterior's good, right?
Yeah.
So we could totally sit there and be like, okay, you know what? I'm kind of digging where this is going and it could work out. So what I can do is I can use this as what's called a template. So if I fold this back up, okay, I need you all with me right now. Thank you. So I'm going to fold this back up. Keyshawn, this is why. So if I take this and I put this right here, it's going to show me what to do with my exterior, right? So if I do this, and I can do, this is called like a pattern or a template, and I need a pair of scissors.
Here you go.
All right, thank you, Bob. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to use this as a pattern or a template, and I'm going to be like, okay, I know what parts of this I need to change. And we talked about being able to adjust for inconsistencies, like having to sit on the floor and throwing a free throw. I'm going to take this, and I can use this to help me cut this part out. And I just effed that up completely. All right, so, and I'd like this to be a little bit thicker too, right? So if I take this, and I would like it to be parallel. So if I use this to cut this out, how do I do now?
Wow.
So, do I touch all 4 sides of the original paper? Probably. Are my exterior edges straight?
No.
They could still be a little straighter. And that's one thing I can still work with, and I can use it. I will say this white paper is, or this creamy color paper is so soft that it's hard to deal with. But the next part I want to show you is we now have an upside down A, right? So the same principle that we were using before, we can use to do this. So if I take, and I do have a V somewhere here. If I take my V, it's not cheating if I'm just using tools, right? I'm good with that. So here is my V, right? If I take and I use this as a template and I fold up my paper, right? And I know I got to get that horizontal element in there. So if I use this to help me out, and I cheat, as Deshaun says, cheating is not a problem if I've made all my own tools. Don't you agree? Now I know I need to keep this horizontal element in here. Can you hear me talking? If I keep this horizontal element in here, and I, let's say, cut my horizontal element right then, I should have an A at this point, right? And that's just from taking and using a V as a template. How am I doing?
Amazing.
I'm doing okay. I don't know what happened here. But also, too, with my A, if I complete this line and complete this line, I go back to having what letter?
B.
Right. So we can use other letters to help us cut out certain letters. You'll find that with like there are similar looking letters. So we can use it as a cheat.